Hi guys, Alex here. Welcome to my predictions for episode 41 of Dragon Ball Super. Episode 40 was very shocking the whole way through, but I don't think it was as good as last week's episode. However, the shock factor definitely made it a good episode. So now on to my predictions. If you've seen the episode preview for the next episode, you will know that King Zeno, who is the king of the 12 universes, appears on the tournament ring with what seems to be his two assistants, and Beerus and Champa seem to be kinda shocked / scared. But to me, I don't actually think that he is that strong. I just think he is a formidable figure because of the position that he has, which is obviously being the king of everything essentially. So it will be interesting to see if he has a big role in the next episode of Dragon Ball Super, and in my opinion, I think he does. Another thing that we do know is that they summoned the Dragon God Dorama, and many people will ask how they summoned the dragon without the last Super Dragon Ball. Well, if you watch the preview closely, you will see the final Dragon Ball was in the exact same spot as the Nameless Planet. Also, Goku and the others are in the key when they summon the dragon, which does further suggest to me that the Nameless Planet is the last Dragon Ball, because the planet randomly disappeared. Plus, why would there be a need to get into the cube if the Dragon Ball was elsewhere? This is actually something that I predicted, as it seemed to be the only logical explanation as to how they managed to summon the dragon so far. But of course, the other option is that King Zeno brought the last Super Dragon Ball. However, that doesn't really make any sense to me. I'm not going to go into detail about the dragon. I will most likely do that in a separate video. But all I'm going to say is that he is massive. Now, let's move on to the wish. I actually believe that Beerus won't be able to get his wish, as this is where King Zeno comes in. I believe that the reason why King Zeno is actually there is because he wants to make a wish himself. And if you take a closer look at his assistants, you can clearly see that they have some sort of tracker on their heads. So that's maybe how they managed to track down the Super Dragon Balls. If Beerus doesn't end up getting his wish, I am curious to see how he is going to react. I don't see him arguing with King Zeno about the wish, so it will be interesting how it all goes down. But overall, I think that Beerus isn't going to get his wish. The Nameless Planet turns out to be the Super Dragon Ball, which could be an indicator of who the villain was all along, and we get to see a massive Dragon God. It will also be interesting to see if King Zeno was the one that created the Super Dragon Balls. Well, that's the video, guys. I do hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to subscribe, and also leave a like rating and your opinions down below. And I'll speak to you guys in the next Dragon Ball video.